My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now, we're going to talk with Bill Hanson from the Bill Rahm Bowling. What's the whole full name for that?
It's Bill Rahm Invitational.
Bill Rahm Invitational. How long has the Bill Rahm been going on?
It's been going on for 57 years.
Wow.
It started in 1965, and it was the top 16 bowlers in Bucyrus, and it was started by Bill Rahm Sr. and Harry Wells, which owned Suburban Lanes at the time.
Sure.
And Bill Sr. had talked with Harry and talked about, having a tournament to see who the top bowler was in Bucyrus back then. So they started out, and there was no specific time. The guys could bowl at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, bowl at 9 o'clock in the morning, bowl at 11 o'clock at night when they got off work, depending on how their work schedules were. And they came up with, the final champion, which was Jack Stewart in 1965. So they thought, that was nice to know. And so then 1966 came around, and the guys said, when are we having another one? And so, they thought, this is interesting that we were just going to do this as a one and done deal. And it started, and here we are 57 years later.
Wow, yeah. And so it starts this Saturday, correct?
It starts this Saturday at 1 o'clock.
How's things going? Everybody ready to go?
Everybody's ready to go. Me, I have too much stuff to do today and through the week.
Yeah. So how do the bowlers get to pick which lane they really want to bowl on? Is it random? Or?
It's a random draw, and we do that the day of the bowling. We put numbers in a pod, and they draw them out, and they pick their poison, so to speak.
Sure, right, yeah.
Some of them said, I'm going to have to bowl on this pair of lanes. And so, I got my favorite pair. So you know how that goes.
Sure, right, yeah.
Everybody has their favorite pair and unfavored pair.
So how's it decided who bowls? Do you sign up, or what happens?
Well, it's the top 16 bowlers.
Okay.
Basically the top 15. The returning champion is automatically in, and the others are done by their bowling average over the years as of December 31st of 2022. And then we go and do the brackets, and at that point they draw for who their opponent is going to be. And then on Saturday we will draw on what lanes they will be taking.
Okay.
And we do that every time they bowl. It's a random draw. So, it's just pick your poison, so to speak.
So how many rounds will they be competing on Saturday?
We start Saturday with the first round.
Okay.
Bowl 4 games. It's scratch. So highest number of pins taken down is the winner. On Sunday, we start again at 1 o'clock, and everybody bowls again. And the winners, after the first session on Sunday, don't have to bowl the second shift. The losers have to bowl the second shift. So at the end of Sunday evening, we will lose half the field. And then the following Saturday, the bowlers that are in the winner's bracket and also on the loser's side, they will bowl the first session. The second session, the loser's bracket bowlers will bowl again, and then we will lose another 4 bowlers. And then on Sunday, we will bowl again, all the winners and losers. And at the end of that, then the next session, we will lose, after the first session, I should say, we will lose another 4. So it'll come down to the final on Sunday. We will get down to the final bowler that will bowl the winner of the winner's bracket on the 25th of February.
Now, you hear about these tournaments all year round, but this is the one you hear about all the time. What makes this tournament so popular?
Oh, it's the bowlers and the people that support it, the community, all the people that I get ads from. We've been doing this for so many years, and they look forward to putting their name as a sponsor and ads in the booklet, and it's there's no problem in getting that response because everybody enjoys it and looks forward to that every year, and we appreciate everything that the community has done for the ads and the sponsors. It's great, and what the radio station has done to broadcast it and all the support that everybody has given us. It's great.
I'm going to ask you one more question. Who is the most successful bowler to ever come out of this tournament?
Oh, gee. That would be a difficult question. Over the years, there's probably 4 bowlers that have been the best as far as you could say in winning the most. Brian Bubba Patrick has been there. Dean Shields. Steve Shields, Mitch Long, and in fact, Mitch Long, this is his 40th Invitational. So
wow, 40,
yeah, 40
great.
years. So
that's great,
and he's been the longest to bowl in it, and so he also is the high average this year. And after Harry Wells passed away, Bill and I put our heads together and we said, well, since Harry was so much an integral part of the Invitational, that we have a special award that we give to the highest average bowler for this year. And so Mitch Long, he has the high average of 230.
Wow.
And so it's interesting.
I would have loved to have a 230 average.
Yeah, me too.
Never happened.
I've been in the low 200s.
Yeah,
but,
right. That you talk about 40 years. That's what the cool thing about bowling is. It's a sport that any age can do. I mean, you can. I mean, you don't. It's,
definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. When they have a group of seniors that bowl on Friday afternoons out at Suburban, and I bowl with those people now, and both men and women. And we had one gentleman, and he's since passed away, but Harvey had bowled up until he was 90, 91.
Wow, that's great.
And he was always there, and and we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
And it's one sport that, like you say, Randy, that you can bowl for the rest of your life.
Well, I wasn't
get that exercise.
I used to bowl in a league when I was a kid. I wasn't the most athletic person, so that was a great way for me to participate and have I made some new friends. Our team we were friends for years, and it was fun.
Right.
And my family, we bowled a lot too. It was it's just bowling's a great. I love bowling. It's a great sport. Yeah.
It's a sport where you can get all sorts of energy and get your physical going, and people say, well, you don't use much energy when you're bowling.
Oh yeah, you do.
People, if you haven't bowled and you go out and bowl 3 games and then see how you feel the next day with your back and your legs and your hands, you'll know that you've been through some intricate.
There's no better feeling bowling when you're on fire that day, man. You're hitting everything. You're right in. You're right in.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's
definitely.
just what a feeling,
Yeah.
They opposed the opposite way when you're not.
First 300 I had, I thought, this can't be happening.
Right.
Just I mean, each ball you threw is okay. When's it going to stop?
All right, Bill. The Bill Rahm Invitational starts this weekend, correct?
Right.
And where's it at? Where's it going to be?
It's Suburban Lanes, and we go on air about 12:40. Have the guys come out on the lanes and so forth, and we have the returning champions that are able to make it, and some of those guys go back 25, 30 years. And so everybody gets introduced, and then we go into throwing the first ball out with the mayor and safety service director and national anthem, and then I do the introductions of the bowlers and have 10 minutes of practice, and then we go right into playing.
All right.
So.
All right. Well, thank you so much. 56 years.
57 years.
57 years. That's right. So you guys have your 60 here coming up in a few years, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Definitely.
That is great.
Yeah.
Bill, it's been nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
Nice talking to you, Randy.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.